YLE. Today we're talking about the deadlift. Deadlift is a very important movement. It's one of the most basic movements. If you only did one exercise, deadlift would probably be the one that's going to give you the most bang for your buck. But you need to make sure you do it safely and the right way. So that's what we're going to talk about here today. First things first, when you step up to the bar, you want that bar to bisect the arch of your foot. Okay? A lot of people make the mistake of putting it over their toes or even further out in front. Remember, anytime we're moving the bar, we want it to be in the midline of our bodies. We want to get it as close to us as possible. Setting that bar over the arch of your foot is going to put you in the best position to do that. So go ahead and put that bar on the arch of your foot. Okay? And then she's going to bend down and grab that bar and then roll her shins forward to meet the bar. So again, that process is get the bar over the arch of your foot, bend straight down to get it, and then bring your shins forward to meet it. Okay, so let's show that from the side. She's going to step up to the bar, bend arms to it. Okay, so here's what we're looking for. You know you're in a good position if you've got a good straight back, and your shoulders are going to be ahead of your hands. So notice that here her shoulders are ahead of her hands, and her hands are right over her ankles. As she stands up, she's going to drive through her heels and bring that bar up. All you're doing is get into a full standing position. It's that simple. To put this bar down, again, we want to keep that bar as close to us as possible. So we're pushing the hips back first, letting that bar come down past the knees, then bending the knees forward. Okay? So that's a good deadlift. Here are a couple examples of poor form on a deadlift. First is going to be what we call stripper butt. Alright? It's no real beautiful way to put it. So that's where your butt shoots up first, and then you're doing all that pull with your back. Alright? We want to avoid that. So show me one more time. Butt's coming up, and then pulling up. Show me a good deadlift in contrast. So here her shoulders and her hips are going to move at the same time as that bar moves. If your hips are moving and your shoulders are moving, that bar better be moving. Everything has to move at the same time for you to get the most effective deadlift. Okay? Next flaw is definitely when you put the bar down. Okay? A lot of people will get injured on the way down because they think they've got the lift completed, everything is good. What you need to remember here again is to push those hips out of the way. If you let that bar come straight down, as it gets to your knees, it's going to have to move forward and out of that midline to get around those knees. So by pushing your hips back first and letting that bar track down, you're going to let it get past your knees and then come to the ground. The deadlift is a big time hamstring and glute movement. You'll definitely feel it in your back, but you don't need to be pulling with your back. Keep that lumbar curve strong and use those big muscles in your legs to move this bar.